It is Friday, June 9, and we are at the zoo in Munich. We are at the back entrance where they have bus parking at the Flamingo entrance. Hey kids, turn around! And the fact that we're in a bus actually saved the day again, because while the parking spots are all filled, they did have 2 more bus spots open. So we took one of those, and we are here with my aunt and 2 of my uncles. So one of my uncles who's my aunt's husband, and my other uncle who's her brother. And we are here spending the day with them, and then my brother Laszlo might also join us later today. We are in the monkey house here, and the monkeys live behind glass, obviously. But this is all real vegetation, so it actually feels like we're in a rainforest. These are real plants that they are maintaining here, and giving us this feel that we really are in a rainforest with the monkeys. There's even like a little foliage and everything, so it naturally integrates the monkey house. So up here, these are actually real orchids. So where when you look down here, there's actually an orchid petal that fell down. That's amazing. And then the kids are having fun watching the chimpanzees in the back here. So we're right here. And there's a bunch of them in the back there running around. Evie, do you like the monkeys? Alright, we're back here by the polar bears, and you can actually see them. They're feeding them on the other side. This is a really awesome zoo. So this is the river that runs through Munich, and it's actually integrated into the zoo here and into the exhibits. Absolutely breathtaking. There's a little train ride at the zoo here. Now the funny thing about the admission is that they have a large family ticket and a small family ticket. And the irony is that we actually have the small family ticket. Because small family means 1 parent plus kids, and large family means both parents and all their kids. So it costs 22 euros for all of us to get in here today. There's a little mama duck and her little baby ducky. She's swimming behind it like a good mama, watching it and taking care of it. Oh, so sweet.
Yeah, we know.
So sweet.
Oh, look, there's another ducky. They're about to die.
Peter, what kind of animal is that?
A penguin.
Eva, how can you tell those are penguins?
Because they swim and they go on ice.
They swim and they go on ice?
Yeah.
There's no ice here though. How did you know these were penguins?
Because they go in water.
Ah, and they're little and black and white?
Yeah.
What's your favorite animal you've seen so far today?
A penguin.
A penguin? I'm glad we saw these. It's a really big fox. I think this is a fox. I don't know. But it is like the size of a pony almost. I've never seen a fox this big. It's hard to tell without a size reference, but this is Peter and Chloe here. And the fox, I would say, is about as tall as Peter. Dang, I wouldn't want to meet this in the wild.
And I'm barely even taller than Peter.
What is it doing? I've never seen a fox this close.
Steven found a sign.
No, I've seen foxes.
Well, this is what it is. It's some kind of a wolf apparently, but it is massive. Ollie here is sleeping in the wagon, finally. And we are next to the American bison here. So a little taste of Arizona for us. Good morning. It is Saturday, June 10. We got up at 6 a.m. this morning and we're out of our vacation rental by 7 a.m. And we had been there for, I think, 8 nights total. And we are now heading north again. In fact, we're going to the furthest north point in this entire trip, which is to visit my family. That's my aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, up where I was born in a town named Gotha, which is in a different state. And on the way, we drove right by this craft store, Butinette, which is a really, really cool craft store. And this is their only store in the entire country. They ship all over Germany and I think even Switzerland and Austria. But this is their only retail store. And we are here today. And we just finished up here and we are now getting back on the road to head to this huge family get-together they put together just for us. Some of these relatives I haven't seen in 20-25 years. Some I've seen more recently. Some of them have come to visit us in Arizona. But it will be a great get-together to see them all together in one place. Long drive altogether. It's 500 kilometers, which would be 5 hours. But with kids traveling, I'm expecting it to last more like 7 or 8 hours, which is why we got an early start. So we're about 1 hour in right now, finished shopping, and we'll get back on the road. We are about 1 hour from our destination, just at a random rest area here. So the kids could stretch their legs a little, and Ollie needed a diaper change and a fresh outfit. And I needed some Ollie snuggles. Ollie, say mama. Oh, you bad puppy, say mama. Say mama. Oh, at least he's giving kisses.
Mom, can I get some Sprite?
It is Saturday evening, June 10, and it is 10 p.m. at night. Doesn't look like it. The sun is just going down. We are in Gotha, which is in the state of Thüringen, which I think is Thuringia in English. And this is actually the town where I was born. And for the first time on this trip, we had some real hiccups with our apartment when we got here. Well, before we got here, I had inquired whether they would have parking for a 14-seater Sprinter van, and they said they would. And when we got here, they didn't, not even by a long shot. And they said I could park like, you know, like a mile down the street that way, which is not an option with kids. So we figured something out. The other residents were being helpful. It was kind of a rough hour until we got it all figured out. The street lights just turned on. I don't know if you can see that. So now that we're here and settled, it's actually really, really nice, these old streets. So this used to be part of East Germany. And when my family lived here and I would come visit them during school breaks, this was part of East Germany. And I was coming from Hungary at that time, which was also part of the communist bloc. And then later, we moved to the West in 1986, and the wall didn't come down till late 1989, 90. So we would still come visit here. It's not so easy to spot the differences now between East and West, because of course that's, you know, been over 30 years now, so they've had a chance to fix things and repair things, and it's actually now just a really nice old town, and pretty much right here in the city center. You can see that the streetcar runs down here. And the apartment is really nice. It's made for seasonal workers, I guess. So it has like 10 different beds in it. It has a really nice bamboo theme. It's 10 at night and everybody's partying. Yeah, the landlady speaks English, but the person that she had on site here to receive us only spoke Russian. There's another room back there with 3 beds, but that's the girls' room, so I'm not going to show that. And then it has the boys' room here, 2 beds. You guys need to go to sleep. It has 2 bathrooms. And it's all really nice and new, very fancy. 2 beds in this room. Another bathroom. So yeah, it's really nice. After some initial hiccups, this is a good solution. So we're here for 2 nights. We had a family get together today. I did not take any video because I don't want to violate any privacy of my family. But it was really, really nice. I got to see my aunts and my cousin and some family members. Not everybody was able to come, but it was a really good time and the food was incredible. So tomorrow we go to church here in Gotha. I actually met one of the young men in that church in Pforzheim at the church there. And he regularly goes to church here. Now I didn't know that. I found the church here just on an internet search, you know, trying to find a church while we were in town here. But then I found out that he actually goes to that same church, so I feel like that was a good sign that it will be a good church. And we're excited to fellowship there. And then afterwards we'll go back to my aunt and uncle's house for lunch and coffee and cake. And then I will show my kids the house where my grandma lived when I was a child. Well, she lived there her whole life, but the only house I knew. And I would also like to visit the cemetery where my grandma and grandpa are buried. So not a whole lot of footage from today. It was a long day. We drove, probably took us total 8 hours on the road because we made several pit stops. And then, yep, now we're getting to bed way too late because again we're much farther north than we were previously. And it is still light as day and it will probably still stay light for probably at least another hour or 2. So I'll check back in tomorrow.